So today, instead of reviewing a new bag and using it as a challenger to the 11, I'm going to show you how I use one of my favorite bags in the 11, the Pioneer Panda Pack. The Pioneer Panda Pack is one of the personal item size backpacks that I love most. It has a really awesome tapered design. I think it's one of the sexiest personal item only backpacks I've ever seen. Every time I see people post pictures of it on Reddit or other people review it, or the first time I got my hands on it, it's just an absolutely beautiful bag. It has that in-house made material from Pioneer, feels great in the hand, feels extremely rugged and durable. It has some of the smoothest, best YKK zippers that I've ever used in a backpack. I absolutely love the visual profile of this bag. It has everything I look for in a personal item only backpack. It's minimal, it's functional, it has a lot of nice organization, and it just looks overall beautiful. I think this looks great in any kind of travel or business situation, and I definitely think it's worth absolutely every penny. If any challenger was going to unseat this one, I haven't met it yet, because this is one of my favorite bags. As you know, I'm in grad school. I'm going back to school at a later age to try to get a master's and do a late career shift. I'm going into social work, specifically the macro end of social work, so I really want to work at state and federal level when it comes to research, advocacy, and policy. That's really what my focus is. So I've been extremely busy. My second semester's going on. I'm taking 4 classes. And between that, spending time with my wife and dog, spending time with my friends, spending time with my family, playing video games when I get a free second, and running this YouTube channel, my life has been extremely busy and it's been really hard to travel lately. I have a long weekend this weekend due to the holiday, so I've decided to take a little 4-day vacation. So I'm going to show you exactly what I load as a minimalist personal item only loadout for a 4-day trip into my Pioneer Panda Pack. What do I load inside? How does it fit? What's the overall experience like? That's what this video is all about. So let's get into it. So if you look at this bag, the organization options we have are this large front quick access pocket on the bottom. It has a key leash inside. It also has a little slide pocket. You have another quick access pocket at the top here that has another little slide pocket in it and plenty of volume. On the beaver flap itself, you have this zipper pocket at the top, as well as a slide pocket behind that. Another zipper pocket underneath it. You have this flat little sleeve in the back, a big internal compartment. You have these side zipper compartments that you could use for a water bottle or also to store extra gear on the outside of the bag. Got one on each side. Just big dump pockets. And then you just have the nice laptop sleeve. So those are all the options for where I can store gear. So let's start loading this thing out. We'll start with the bottom quick access pocket here. I have my Pioneer Carry Passport wallet. I've got my Pioneer Carry regular wallet. And I have my cell phone. And they fit well into this little slip pocket here. I'm not going to store my keys in this little place, although there is a nice key leash that has a little button to it. It's a really high quality key leash, better than a lot of brands are using, but I'll just let that dangle because I'm not going to use that. And then I'll also put my Sony over-the-ear noise canceling headphones, fit perfectly in that little pocket. These nice counter pull points make it really easy to close the pocket. Then in terms of the top quick access, I'm going to take my Anker GAN charger just to charge all my devices. I have my Nightcore 10,000 milliamp hour battery with the attached USB-C cable. Perfect little minimal backup battery, fits easily under there. Then I have my Bellroy Light Pocket Trio, these little pouches. And in the biggest one, I have a bunch of power cables. I got the power cable to my laptop, and I have a multi-ended USB-C cable, so that'll fit easily down in here. In the other one, I just have a spare pair of headphones, IEMs, as well as some adapters. Then in the smallest one, I just have another backup pair of headphones, my Sony noise canceling earbuds, just in case. So I have one wireless over ear, one wireless in ear, and then a backup wired pair. And that's perfect for me to know that I won't have to listen to people's inane jabbering when I'm walking around. Then I have my nano bag, this nice little packable tote. That all fits in there beautifully. Then in the side pocket, I'm going to put my Elecom thumball mouse because I'm bringing a laptop with me and it really helps me use it. Throw that in there. Fits beautifully. You could fit even more in there if you wanted to. And then in the other pocket, I've got my Bellroy Laneway sunglasses pouch. And this can hold 2 pairs of glasses. I just have a pair of sunglasses and my driving glasses. Nice little padded pouch. And it also fits beautifully into this little side pocket, so I have quick access to it. Then I can zip that up. For the laptop sleeve, I'm going to put the obvious in there because it has a nice false bottom, very protective, structured laptop sleeve. I have my 14-inch MacBook Pro. Slides in there like a dream. Then as far as the main compartment goes, in that top little slide pocket on the beaver tail, I'm going to put my Matador mesh organizer bag. It has all my personal first aid kit in it. Gives me easy access. I can just open the top of the bag and get access to this with the little grab handle. Tuck that away. Then in this top zipper pocket, that's a nice stretch mesh, I have a Field Notes notebook. I have my Rytec Morph collapsible pen. And my Ambernic RG35 XXH portable gaming console. I can zip that up. Then in this bottom pocket, I just like to tuck my keys away in my bag because I don't often need them on the trip right away, but they need to be somewhere secure. So I'll just tuck my keys in this big pocket. Then when it comes to the main compartment, I have 4 days worth of clothes in here. So I have 2 t-shirts, 2 pairs of underwear, 2 pairs of socks, 1 pair of long pants, and 1 pair of hybrid shorts in my Peak Design packing cube. Perfect little capsule wardrobe. Check out my capsule wardrobe video if you want to find out how to make a capsule wardrobe for yourself to assist with personal item only travel. And then I have my favorite DOP kit of all time, my Matador flat pack zipper case with all my toiletries in it. Nice little waterproof case, very malleable, very lightweight. Love this thing. And that fits effortlessly at the top of the bag. And then if you close this up, you can see how easily and awesomely these things zipper. This is one of the best zippers in the business. No struggles whatsoever. Didn't even have to tuck in gear. And it closes like a dream. So this bag is fully loaded out, ready to go, fit under a seat. I could be the last person on the plane and I don't have to worry about overhead space. Slide this thing right under the seat, get on my plane and go. It is such a frustration-free way to travel that I have not traveled other than personal item only in the last almost 2 years, and it's absolutely changed my life. I highly suggest you give it a try. It'll really help you decide intentionally what you want to carry. This is everything I typically carry as far as my personal item only setup. And the Pioneer Panda Pack fits everything beautifully. This is an amazing bag, a beautiful bag. And besides not having a sternum strap, I love absolutely everything about it. And that's such a minor downside that everything else overshadows it. Yeah, you're going to pay a premium price for this bag, but it's worth every penny because it's made with material that will outlast you. It has such a beautiful profile. I can't tell you how much I love this bag aesthetically. It's one of my absolute favorites. And I really don't foresee a day where this is exiting the 11. So it's a really tough hill to climb to compare yourself to this bag, because this is pretty much perfection as far as aesthetics and function and organization for me. If it had a sternum strap, it would be game over. But it's still like a 99.99999% out of 100% perfect. So I absolutely love this bag and I can't recommend it enough. Thank you as always for going on this journey with me, and I hope you like the new format so far. As far as taking my 11 bags, my personal collection, and every time I review something new, which I do quite often, I compare it to those and decide whether it replaces one or whether it gets replaced. I've also added in a third category called the audition because I don't want to make snap decisions on bags that I could fall in love with long term. I have changed my mind about bags long term. Either I've started to dislike them, ones that I loved when I bought them, or vice versa, ones that I didn't know if I liked, and then I ended up using them regularly. So I want to give these new challengers a chance to reach those heights. So I'm giving them 30 to 60 days in the audition phase if I like them enough to move them into the audition. Then I'll decide finally if they're going to make it into the 11 or if they're going to get deleted. I've really enjoyed using this format, and it's really helped me keep my life minimal, keep my possessions minimal, and it's given me a lot of mental clarity. What else do you want to see in these videos? Besides comparing my challengers to the 11, doing my pack with me, and some of my tutorial videos, my EDC videos, what other types of category of video do you guys like? I could show more of myself, I could do more vloggy content. There's lots of options. I'm trying to inject my personality more into this channel, and I want you guys to really get to know me. Since I'm giving you insight into how I personalize my collection, I'd love to hear about how you personalize your collection. So leave a comment below. I respond to all my comments. And thank you as always for watching and for coming on this journey with me. And with all that being said, I will definitely see you in the next video. Take care.